Hey you guys, so today's video is going to be our Dollar Tree makeup look. I've done this before here on my channel. I think I've only done it one time that I currently remember, and I will link it down below or in the iCard here if you guys want to check it out. But that was a long time ago and I really liked it. It was fun. I actually did find some gems in there. So there's always a gem here and there at the Dollar Tree. Is everything good at the Dollar Tree? Definitely not. But there are some things that you need to check out. So since it's been like, I'm going to say maybe 2 years since I've done a Dollar Tree makeup tutorial. We are long overdue. We're going to go ahead and play around with some makeup. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, if you don't, you should. My handle's still the same, still StephsB05. I did like a little sneak peek. I was at the Dollar Tree. We just got a Dollar Tree put into our area that's like brand new. So we have like a couple old ones, but like we have a brand spanking new Dollar Tree. So of course I had to hit it up. I had to see what was going on in there. And sure enough, I came across a bunch of makeup. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the perfect time to do it. I have almost a full face of makeup. Surprisingly, I was able to find lashes that I thought were actually pretty damn good, like a good set of lashes. The only thing I did not pick out was brows because they did not have a brow product at mine. They only had black and then taupe. We know that's not going to work. And they did not have foundation. So I was like, you know what? I'll just use my own foundation. That way I can give the rest of these products a fair shot and stuff like that. Oh, what's the other thing? I don't have primer. That's the one thing they didn't have was primer. So I'm going to prime my skin really quickly. This is the Farsali Liquid Glass Primer Serum. And I use this because it is fabulous for hydrating. So that's what I already went in with. And then two for my pores, because you know they're kind of big. I am going to go in with the e.l.f. This is the Matte Putty Primer. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this yet. I've tried it out now for about like, I'd say a week and a half or so. I've been trying to use it more exclusively and I still just don't know how I feel about it. They did have the LA Colors Conceal and Correct. This is the green one. Oh, this is actually pretty pigmented. Look at that. Wow. All right, so we're just going to conceal. And I do have like a full length version of how I color correct. So if that is something you guys are interested in, I will link it right in this area too. Lately, my nose area has been really crazy with redness. But yes, I do go like more into full depth and I have a full depth video on how I color correct and what I use the different ones for. Let me just go ahead and blend it out really quick. It blends out nicely. I mean, it's not like super difficult to blend out, which is really nice. And it holds its pigment too. I'm going to go ahead and apply foundation off camera. But if you guys are wanting to know, I am going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to mix it with my Bare Minerals Bare Pro. And I got questions on what shade I am. So the shade that I have is Soft Beige. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation off camera and I will be right back. All right, so moving on, we are going to jump into this. I'm a little bit nervous, you guys, but it is the ColorMates Compact Makeup. This is paraben free. It says that it's a rich, smooth, natural look, long wearing, and blends easy. So there it is right there. It's actually a lot lighter than I expected. Oof, that is rough. There it is. I actually bought this concealer brush for it. It's the Wet n Wild large concealer brush. They had quite a bit of the Wet n Wild brushes there. I didn't pick up any more. I just picked up this one because I do have the other ones. So, so I'm just going to use this and I'm just kind of working it in there, and then I'll probably just take my sponge and blend it out. It is a very light consistency. Well, it's not too bad. That's actually not as bad as I had planned it to be. All right, I think that is gonna have to work. So I was able to pick up the pressed powder by LA Colors, but this is the lightest color that they had. I think I'm actually going to use that for bronzer because there's no way that's going to work underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and set it. Oh, it's starting to stick to something. I'm just going to use a loose setting powder to set it. Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm not planning on going anywhere today. Oh my gosh, it is like clinging everywhere right here. It's so terrible. Let me go ahead and set the rest of my face as well. So the face is set, concealer is on. I don't think it's going to hold up. I think it's going to end up breaking up pretty good throughout the day, but we're going to move on. For bronzer, I have this LA Girls pressed powder. So I had to pick up the shade Tan because the other one that they had was a bronzy glow. It was more like a shimmer for a bronzer, and I was like, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna use this one by LA Colors. It comes with a little, I don't know what you're planning to do with this. Maybe fan yourself, but it's not gonna work. I wonder if I could have used that as my face powder. I'm gonna take the Alamar Cosmetics bronzer brush. I freaking love this bronzer brush. We got it in our BoxyCharm. It was amazing. It might be just light enough where it gives me just a subtle glow. Do you see that? Like, it's not too light, but it's not too dark either. Maybe this isn't the best brush, actually. Maybe I should go with this one. I'll go with this one. Because it is a compact powder, it's definitely gonna add a little bit of coverage to it, but this like monstrous pimple right here that just wants to be a little... I just realized I did not pick up blush. How is that possible? This feels like the old Maybelline compacts. Do you remember that? Like the old ones. They were like brown with like a light tan swirl. I think so. Do you remember those? Like flimsy like that? But I did pick up highlight, which I was actually kind of impressed. The last time I did this tutorial, they didn't have highlight, and now they had a bunch of different highlighters. So I picked up the LA Colors highlight right here. I picked up the shade Shine Bright. All right, that's not too bad. It's a little powdery. Okay, all right. I think I found me a product I like. I also was kind of worried that it was going to be powdery, and it's definitely not. I'm going to go ahead and just use my sponge and just kind of push that in. But I'm excited about this. This is definitely like one of the products where I'd be like, okay, like if you're at the Dollar Tree, try it out. We're now going to move into the eyes. And I think the last time I did this tutorial, I didn't mind the eyes. Like I actually thought the eyes were pretty good. It was the face products. And I feel like, again, I'm still at the same place where I think like some of the products on the face are kind of hit and misses, but I'm digging this highlight. They had a lot more eyeshadow palettes to choose from. So last time we did a tutorial, it was the Colormates eyeshadow palette that I had picked out. And I ended up actually keeping that palette because there was an icy like pearl white in there that was bomb for highlight. But this time I decided to go in with more of a neutral palette because I want to see how the neutrals play out for any of you guys that are looking for, you know, a really good affordable neutral palette. I'm hoping that this will be something to try out. No smell. It smells funny, but... So those are the tones. They're definitely going to be a little bit more muted. You can definitely see. All right, so there's just a few. It's kind of hard to get my finger in here, and I have little fingers, so that's kind of surprising. I also did get this here, which was the auto liner, so I thought I'd like line my eyes with it. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is this one right here. Swatched that one, and I was actually quite impressed with it. Oh, there's a lot of fallout. Eyeshadow color right here has already impressed me. Like, this is a lot more pigment than I had expected. And I honestly would probably just leave the eyeshadow look just like this because I think it's pretty, but we're not going to do that here. We're going to keep going. Okay, so we're going to move into this chocolate brown right here, and because there's really nowhere else to go. Like, this is the darkest we're going to get before we get into this. All of these colors, these two colors are like basically the same ones. So let's just go straight into that color and see how it works. I'm going to take it on this BMX 430 crease brush. This is by Moda Pro. We are just going to start to deepen up the crease. I'm going to take it kind of like almost all over the lid. It's actually blending out a lot better than what I had expected. From what I last recall, I think the last palette that we tested out, the other one, like, had terrible blend to it. So I'm basically taking this shade all over the lid. I think is going to be the best option. I'm going to go ahead and take this white shade right here, and I'm going to use that to pop that on the brow bone and as the inner corner. Ooh, I like this little color. I'm actually impressed with this color. I want to smoke out my lower lash line, so I'm going to go in with the LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. I ended up picking up the shade Navy. I wanted to try something a little different. I think I'm going to take that blue in the eyeshadow palette and pop that under it as well. This is kind of rough, you guys. This is not panning out the way I thought it would. I can't get, like, look at that. That's rough. I'm interested to see if it shows up on my waterline. Do you guys see just like how patchy that is? This is truly a freaking mess. Okay. I'm not getting anything on my lower lash line. Alright, so that is as much as I can get. I hope you can see just how intense this is. I'm going to take that blue and I'm going to run that on the lower lash line. I I picked up 2 of these mascaras. So they had a couple different ones to choose from. This one right here is, this one thickens lashes, and then this one here lifts lashes. So I'm gonna start off with the lift and end with the lash, or I'm gonna start with the lift, end with the thickness one. Let's hope this is a lot better than my 97-cent tutorial one that I did. Do you guys remember that mascara? That was bad. If you guys haven't seen that video, I did like an in-studio cosmetics try on, and like most of the products were 97 cents. That mascara was horrendous. Took forever, so I'm hoping this is not going to be the same. All right, so this one's a lot bigger. So here it is, the fluffy wand. So this one's going to lift the lash. I mean, I'm getting product on my lash, so that's good. All right, so there it is. I mean, I guess if you're in a pinch, this isn't a bad mascara. Okay, so we got the lift. So let's move into the volume one. This one's more tapered in the center. And they look the same. The mascaras aren't bad. I would definitely just say that if you're in a pinch, you can get one. Let me try this one on my lower lash. I want to try the volume one on my lower lash and see how that works. Oh my gosh. It is taking everything in me to just grab my mascara and go back in with it. I'm actually really excited about this. So my plan is to take these 2, which are the Diva 976s. I'm going to stack them. And they actually had lash adhesive. So hopefully it holds my lashes into place. Oh, please don't itch me. Please don't itch me. Please don't itch me. I think I got it on. I think I got it on, you guys. I think so. Let me let that sit really quick. All right, 5 minutes later, but the lashes are on, you guys. And they are holding up pretty well, but let's hurry up because you never know. A lash could just magically fall off. So we're gonna go ahead and finish off with the lips. That's all we have left to do. So they did have a lipstick and they had glosses, and then I saw this duo and I was like, oh, that's a better duo. So it's gonna come with a lipstick on the top and then just a clear gloss on the bottom. Ooh, it's like a nice creamy consistency. This is actually really pigmented. It is a lot brighter on camera. I don't think it's this bright. I thought it was gonna be more nude, but we'll see. Sometimes the camera can make it seem like it's a lot brighter than what it actually is. Okay, let's go ahead and just finish off with a little bit of gloss in the center then. Oh my gosh, it smells like candy. I might keep this just for the gloss. So what do you think? Let me know down below what your thoughts are on these makeup products and what your thoughts are on Dollar Tree makeup. Have you tried it? Have you not? You let me know down below. Let me tell you really quickly, if I had to say what I would recommend from the Dollar Tree, I'm not mad about this lip product. Like, I actually like it. I know it looks a lot brighter there, but like it doesn't. But I think I like the gloss version more. Like, it's, I don't know. I'm not mad about this gloss. The other thing I'm actually surprised about is the lash glue. I wouldn't use it all the time, but like definitely if I was in a pinch, I know I could go to the Dollar Tree and pick up a lash glue. I mean, definitely like there are some products that I would be like, oh yeah, just, you know, maybe spend an extra $1 or $2 there and grab it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you guys are new. I do upload Sunday through Thursday in the mornings at 8 a.m. and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.